Joining us now from Malmo is Kent Ekeroth. He's the International Secretary of the Sweden Democrats. Kent Ekeroth, why do you think the Prime Minister, and indeed no party, is prepared to talk to you, given that you've got 6% of the vote?
Well, I think the main reason is that they're stuck with this idea of multicultural society. And once stuck on it, they're just not willing to accept that a bit of the people in Sweden, I think a growing number, is seeing that the multicultural society doesn't work.
Are you then a white Sweden party? I mean, are you a racist party?
No, those allegations are totally false. We're for open Swedishness, which means that we think that anyone can become Swedish if they adapt to the Swedish society, to our values and norms. So anyone can be Swedish. It has nothing to do with color or anything like that.
I know you don't have many members because it isn't a sort of membership process, but from your 4,000 members, for example, how many Muslims do you think you'd have?
I have no idea how many Muslims we have. We don't count what religion people in our party has. The important thing for us and for the members we have in our party is that they share the values that our party holds, and that's the main thing.
And what do you demand of somebody to adapt to Swedishness?
Well, basically, we want to step aside from what they call integration, where people meet halfway. Instead, we want assimilation, where they adapt to the Swedish society. And what that entails is basically the Swedish society shouldn't adapt to, for instance, Muslim demands. In some places in Sweden, we have bathhouses now that have separate hours for men and women due to Muslim demands, because women can't swim with other men according to some Muslim standards. And that's just one case. We just don't want our Swedish society to adapt to, for instance, Muslim demands.
But isn't the great fundamental of Swedishness that you are altruistic, that you look after others, that you are a very tolerant society? What's happened to all that?
We want to be a tolerant society, but we don't want influences in our society that are intolerant. And we cherish the welfare state. The Sweden Democrats think that's very important. But a multicultural society cannot sustain a welfare state, because a welfare state depends on having a common identity, so you can have solidarity with other peoples. That's why we want everyone, Swedes and immigrants, to have one common identity, so we can feel solidarity with each other.
Then it seems a bit odd that you're prepared to air an advertisement on television, which had to be banned, in which you depict a little white lady being besieged by women in burqas.
Well, the advertisement highlights what you said in the beginning, two important things. We want to prioritize welfare before mass immigration. Mass immigration is a very ineffective way to help people, and it's much more effective, and we can help a lot more people if we do it in their countries of origin or close to them instead. We can help a lot more people. So we actually advocate a more humane refugee policy than the other parties.
Kent Ekeroth, thank you very much for joining us. After the break, secrets and spies, as MI6 comes out of the shadows for the publication of an official history. A former head of the service, C, tells us the true extent of the license to kill and reveals some of the tricks of the trade.